I saw you in your morning, because our room was just the same. Through imaginary walls of masking tape, and somewhere past the quiet, I think I heard you growing up. And I don't think I'll ever be the same.
One thing that I was just really surprised about, you could tell he felt very, very, very grateful that we were there. He kept telling us how awesome it was that we came so far to, like, from the United States to come to this orphanage and to see him and to meet him and to help him. But he was like almost gonna cry at the time when he was talking to us, like he was that grateful. And it was so humbling that like he knew everyone's names of the people that were there, the people that, you know, and all their problems and like how to help them, and he was really compassionate and was loving to. I asked him if he had family, he said no, but the money that he makes at the orphanage, because he's hired, I think, maybe the Catholic Church or something, but he sent it on to his brother and his family that live in farther away, so they can have like electricity and water. And I was just like, wow, okay, so you work and you pour out for people and then you send your pay home. And it was just really
cool. To think that we were just the lucky few, and all along I never even knew. Of day upon us, but now the scenery had changed. The Coventry was gone for new horizons.
He didn't talk that well, but when he could, like, we knew what he was saying, and we would talk to him, and like he could understand us. He was just like really overjoyed that we were there, and we were just kind of standing there, like holding his hand and calling her Chistoso.
But the holidays and candles round the aging of our youth, burning all the innocence, disguising all the truth. But our sunburned skin kept the taste of the salt to fire the feelings we'd always fought. We found a new companion just for the fall. And now we see this different angle. It's a second glance at life in a world where fathers leave their boys for the finer things. I can still remember laughing so hard it hurts my heart to think that we were just the lucky few. And all along I never even knew.
to not judge by what our eyes see or what our ears hear, kind of in the natural. Well, what does it mean to do that in the spiritual? And I was really bummed not to be able to go to the orphanage today because I really wanted to go back. But hearing what you guys were talking about and just remembering the time we were there earlier this week, I keep hearing in my head again, the Muslims in the Middle East isn't going to be won by weapons. It's going to be won by a cup of cold water and love. And the weapons of our warfare are powerful to tear down strongholds. They're not carnal weapons, but they're powerful. And everything that you guys did today and that we did on Tuesday at the orphanage, I keep, having this picture of you guys. Just a couple of you were just feeding bread to one of the men because he couldn't eat it himself, and clearing dishes. And what all of us are doing here is warfare, but it's warfare of love.
I was just thinking about my actions as I was in there and how my legs were like shaking, and like I felt like I was gonna throw up a little bit, and just like all the smells and all the sights, it was just like overwhelming. But as I was driving there, as we were in the bus, I just kept praying that God would use me, and that I just said that I'm ready to serve and use me. And I just thought it was interesting that it was us girls in the boys washing, and I was just thinking about how when they were crippled and just deformed and laying there, and how we got a chance to rub their backs and dance for them and whisper "Está bien, está bien," and then I just thought of how, like, would I be willing to sacrifice my life and to live a life for these outcasts, for these lowly, and then my thoughts went to thinking of how we are all crippled like that, and how we are all deformed in God's eyes. And he not only shaked and wanted to throw up on this earth, but he was nailed to a cross and was mocked so that he could whisper in our ears, "It's okay, you're my child, you're loved."